Hi guys and girls, I'm Obsidian and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. Yesterday a new patch update was released onto the beta servers, and this time there's a slight difference. Anyone who's got access to the game will be able to join in on the beta, with the exception unfortunately of Xbox One players. Now this update isn't about headline changes. What it is about is massive under the hood changes, mostly for network support. But that said, there is a number of changes that more than a few people I'm sure are going to be happy to see. Let's start with multi-crew changes. One thing then many players have been asking for is finer control over their crews, on what their crew have access to. And you can see that here, there's a new options on the functions panel when you've got multi-crew enabled, and that you can enable or disable the fighter bay. And you can also grant full or limited control over the weapons or utilities. And here, if I join the gunnery position, I've actually granted full control to the co-pilot, and you can see that we've got access to the guns as well as all utilities. So this is the default option. It's the option we've had all along, and it's good if you trust a crew member or if you want to give them plenty of control and lots of options. The other option is to switch to limited, and I'm switching between two different crew members here. What we can see now is that the crew member, the co-pilot, has only access to the guns. They can't access utilities. So that then basically stops them firing off heat sinks, chaff and other things when you really don't want them to. The other option there, the one for fighter bay, of course prevents your crew members from deploying fighters when you don't want them to. And you can change these as and when on the fly, so all very nice options. Now another change that people have been long asking for is to fix the broken Anaconda cockpit. This was reduced graphically with the update 2.3. There were some changes that had caused lighting issues as well as other problems within the cockpit. Now Frontier have only just got around to fixing them, so I'm sure Anaconda pilots are going to be happy to know. Now the main thing Frontier want players to test is network stability down on planetary surfaces as well as in asteroid rings. Now they've enabled 2 community goals to assist with this, and they've also placed a temporary station called No Moon, because well, that's no moon, down near the areas where the community goal is actually located. I'll include the location you need to get to in the video description, but it's basically in the Synuefe system, right near one of the ancient ruins. And I'll talk in a minute a little bit more specifically about what Frontier want players to test. But there is one thing very interesting about this particular community goal, and that is the fact that Frontier are going to award a decal to anyone who's actually joined in, and you can see that on the screen right here. So anyone who contributes towards this community goal on the beta server will be awarded this on the live server when patch 2.4 goes live. The nice thing about this is not only can you apply it to your ship, but you can also apply it to your flight suit. Now when you've signed up to that community goal, you're going to want to head to the ancient ruins here down on the local planet. And there is also a second community goal there. For that one, you need to mine a particular ore in one of the local asteroid belts. So to prove you've contributed toward this community goal, you need to return one of the relics that are found at the ancient sites here. But that's not really what the community goal is all about. What's needed here is to stress test the network, and that means bringing here many players. Getting as many people into a single instance is actually possible, and then firing off your weapons, destroying each other, blowing up and logging in and out and mode switching. So basically anything you can think of to try and break your instance and try and cause lag or other problems with the servers. And the same goes true for the other community goal. They need you to do all these things when inside the asteroid belt. So what has me curious is, well, what does all this mean? Why do Frontier need improved networking down on planets? Personally, I've never had much of a problem with network down on the planets, regardless of who I'm actually playing with or how many players I am playing with. So just maybe all this is needed for future content, and they're implementing under the hood changes now rather than later. There are also numerous other fixes included with the update, and I'll link the patch notes below so you can go and check that for yourself. A bit of a short video today then, but I'll be back very soon with some more videos. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys and girls next time.